Hello, everyone. To make it easier for you to memorize the 128 questions and answers, we've put them into 9 groups, each focused on similar topics like numbers, names of people, president. Listening to this version repeatedly will help you remember everything in a few weeks. Let's get started. Group 1. Names of people. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. Writer of the Declaration of Independence. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of the Treasury. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. John Jay. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Answers will vary. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. Name your U.S. representative. Answers will vary. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Blackfeet. Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Group 2. Number. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? The 22nd Amendment. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. How many senators does each state have? 2. How long is a term for a U.S. senator? 6 years. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Group 3. President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one power of the President. Signs bills into law. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who appoints federal judges? The President. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. Group 4. Wars. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Fort Sumter. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War II. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Why did the United States enter World War II? Pearl Harbor. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. Why did the United States enter World War I? Because Germany attacked U.S. ships. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. Group 5. American government. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Labor. Secretary of State. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. What does the Bill of Rights protect? Rights of Americans. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. How were changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because they have more people. What is the supreme law of the land? Constitution. Why does each state have two senators? Equal representation. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent. Name the three branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? Powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. There are three branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? For life. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. What part of the federal government writes laws? Congress. Who does a U.S. senator represent? Citizens of their state. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What is the economic system of the United States? Free market economy. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Print paper money. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. Name one power that is only for the states. Give a driver's license. Group 6. Colony and Independence. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Declaration of Independence. What founding document was written in 1787? Constitution. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Liberty. Self-government. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They help people understand the Constitution. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? War for Independence. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. Group 7. Events. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. When did the Great Depression start? The Great Crash. Group 8. Rights and responsibilities. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Defend the Constitution. Be loyal to the United States. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name 1 reason why. Required by law. What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote. Run for office. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? U.S. citizens. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Group 9. Holidays and Geography. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the capital of your state? Answers will vary. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. Where's the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? We all become one. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the military. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day.